they are already carrying out massive overhaul of all the health centers in Yoruba land, courtesy of Tifnumbu. There is absolutely nothing. You are so daft and so gullible enough that all they needed to get you under their asses is to say because you are Yoruba. That's how foolish you are. Hybrid moron. You know, the hybrid morons are the morons that sometimes they will appear like they are normal, but they are not. You know, normally when you see stupid people, it's not really hard. But the hybrid fools are those ones that if they are better off not opening their mouth. You get what I mean? Like they should never open their mouth to say anything in order to remove all the doubts. Yoruba land right now, there is nothing called federal government project going on in Yoruba land that has any direct benefit to any Yoruba in any part of Yoruba land today. None. But they are telling them that is policy and reforms are for your future. And you are watching them fritter away that same future and that future of your own children. Say you're fighting for Yoruba. Like, are you mad? How do you fight for Yoruba? By shouting on your mandate. Eh? It's unfortunate, though, but it's only time that kind of will probably, review. Still talking about the injustice that people faces in that place. Some of them normalized. And others are just what people react to and say, oh my God. Like this one. A country where I just share with you how their infrastructural decay is so massive and so far-fetched, like spread everywhere. So when it rains, because they've got blocked, they've got blocked the drainages. They've not got a proper, planned or planned layout for evacuation of flood water by building a very good underground channel system, drainage system that can take out all this heavy water and discharge them to wherever the end goal will be. Nothing. When they build their roads, they put these open drainages beside just to help them collect all the trash that will get blocked later. And when it rains, it floods everywhere. And they then, not like they also have any plan to help those who are going to be the victims of the flooding. No. They will have to wait for nature to take care of the water, and they can go back to recovering. That's the system that these guys have built. And in that same system, right, they still get punished for it. Criminal politicians that are responsible for all of this are highly respected. They call them honorables. They call them distinguished. They call them excellencies. Sometimes they call them His Royal Highness, Our Royal Majesty. Bunch of stinking elites in that contraption. The victims are their own supposed subject, their own citizens, which they have turned to subjects. A driver got more than a bargain for in Nigeria, in Enugu State, in Unsuka, Enugu, to be precise. He got more than a bargain for when he was dragged down from his car, beaten blue-black, and made to swim in the puddle water, to swim in a mud water, to swim in that flood water as a punishment for for splashing the water that is on the road on their cars. Not on them, on their cars. On their car, rather. So they dragged him out, forced him voluntary slaves.
Splashed water on the army officers, and they used Okada to go and pursue him and catch him back. That's why he's swimming under this setting this early morning, 18th July 2025. So local government Petamba should help us clean the drainage we built since 2016. Clean it. Driver, sorry, oh. You're on the government. Can do even I also. Yeah. Chineke me.
You get it? The African Wahala was smiling because he's already, he's completed his punishment. A grown man, grown ass man. Nigeria is a place where you will see grown ass man being dehumanized on the streets by a frustrated police officer or probably a lunatic soldier. And everybody would now make it a spectacle. They will become the spectators. They will form ring and they will be watching them dehumanize another person because they can't go and say stop so that they won't bounce on them. And if they deal with these guys, what will happen next will be for them to go and reinforce and then brutalize everybody that they can brutalize everywhere. To avoid all of that, Nigerians will just watch you get beaten. If you're lucky that you don't get killed, that's very good of you. I mean, that's kind of lucky. They will form spectator. Everybody, wow, wow, wow. What do? He splashed water on the soldiers. Why you go splash water on soldiers? Now he cause anything way in the face. Now it deserve him. I ain't go what? I don't like that people. Why will you go and splash water on soldiers? Now look at how they are. Look at what they are doing. My son, don't splash water on soldiers. So, say yes, Papa. I'll make sure that when I grow up, I don't splash water on soldiers. Good. Learn your lesson. You they see him. How is that life? How does that make you a proud Nigerian? And some would say, I am a proud Nigerian. How does that sound? I'm a very proud Nigerian. Proud of my country. You don't have a country. I'm a citizen of Nigeria. Do you understand that the Lulu that makes you feel so confident and like the other deluded ones are those who are abroad, loving Nigeria from abroad. Still, stop saying all this bad thing about your country. All of us have a lot of work to do to make our country work. The way they did Canada. Ask them and say, how you want to make Nigeria work from Canada? You can make country work anywhere. That's why we just have to say good things about our country. Say, all right. Say good things about your country. Is that what is fixing Canada? Is that what runs the system in Canada? Don't compare Canada. Nigeria is sick. The ways are loving Nigeria from abroad. I love my country so much. October 1st go soon reach now. They will go get different green, white, green dresses for themselves and their children. The children that they would never put on the plane and say, go and spend some time in your mom's country. You know what I mean? Like somebody will just be like, man, I'm sending these children to Nigeria to go and just spend some time there. Just put them in the plane. My sister is there in Nigeria to receive them. These people will love Nigeria so much. But they are the ones who love to do all this, their cosplay. They will dress for their children. Some will even get cake. Some even organize events. They're celebrating Nigeria's independence. Nigeria for life. Our problem be saying now only leader we no get. How many of you say that to yourself? I used to say that to myself too. You don't have a country. You don't have a real place. And to have one, that means you must first of all agree that this one is not real. And then dismantled and put something better in its place. You cannot continue to cover, the injured, what do you call that thing? Your hot finger, right? You can't keep covering it and think it's going to heal. That's not how it works. You don't love Nigeria from abroad. You are just a deluded cunt. And I'm not sorry to say that to you. Because you people are so many. You are so defensive of, you're so defensive of the abnormalities. To you, saying all these things is like, demarketing your country, or it's you cannot be saying things like this about your country. Is it because you are abroad? No, 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 no. You are the deluded mofo that sits abroad to continue to encourage something that actually sent you out of the contraption. If we check, majority of you, the reason why you ran away from that contraption, escaped. This is also part of the reasons. The impunity, the abuse of power, the abuse of human rights, and God knows. You had to escape when you had the chance. Then you go back to America, became an American. Your children are British, your children are Canadian. You are, you can see the world. Then the Olori Buruku will sit on social media to defend and say, all these abnormalities, they are not that bad. And then you start targeting people to try to gaslight and blackmail them for the rogues who continue to do the same thing that actually got you to run away from Nigeria. Don't you think you run? Abi, you are still deceiving yourself that I went for my master's. Lori Bruku, you went for your master's. That's the year 2001. 24 years ago, you went for your master's. I didn't leave Nigeria. I came here for my master's. Ashiri. Went for your master's 24 years ago. You're still doing your master's, Abi? You love the contraption so much. You go to master's 20 years ago. You still did there. You're about to even retire from the jobs you have done. But you love Nigeria from abroad. Say, well, I am a somebody I make the country that ran you out, that you use your whatever reason to escape, has gone worse, has become worse. So it is not actually, except if you are a lunatic, as I said, you shouldn't be sitting abroad and think you are so smart enough to be explaining to people in Nigeria how policies works. Say it takes time. Policy of, is it this policy of, it takes time. Reform. This reform takes, yeah. Meanwhile, if they increase the tax in the country you are living, you will join the rest of them and call for boycott and call for protest. Because you know it's a system that works. You will push it until it happens. When it comes to Nigeria, you begin to actually have all the fancy words to describe what Ifnubu is doing. Same thing you did during Bokwari's time. Shame on those who listen to you, though. Me, I can be crude, I can be blunt. The thing I won't do is to lie, because I'll be very honest. And you can sit down there, watch me right now, frown your face, squeeze your face, or even smile. We know ourselves. So your deluded mind, loving Nigeria from abroad, works for those mugus who are your car washers, bag carriers in Nigeria, those who are your errand boys and girls in Nigeria. Yeah, those kind of a theory works for them. Keep telling them, okay? Keep telling them that it's going to be all right. But these ones, they told them for 35 years it's going to be all right. It become like, they be all right anymore. Baba, these criminals are so cold-hearted. They don't collect the house where they give blind people. Blind people self, they protest for force. 35 years civil servants. Look at them. Unpaid. No pension, no nothing. In Lagos, Abi. Soli. They call it a soli. Look at those old people. Somebody stole their pension. spent it probably years ago. They just found out that there is actually no money saved for them and they won't get paid until somebody will now probably use them also to make money by just saying, you know what, we're going to. Tifnubu is about to collect a 780 billion naira bond, is a loan bond to pay pensioners, unpaid pensioners, because somebody else don't steal the money. That's why we call it a contraption. Blind people, people we know they see, they give them house. See, this place so is a sanctuary for the blind people. Anybody we blind come here, you'll be safe. There are other colleagues here will be blind people. And when blind people use their inner eyes, they go they see you. So it was supposed to be the community of a blind. These criminals still go there, they still took the house. Baba, Nigeria ti bàjẹ́ débi pé blind people they protest. Injustice to blind people. Which injustice person won't suffer when you go blind? People still rob you. It is Nigeria.
Our school, when they close in Nigeria here, we wanted to open. The school are closed since last year. Come and open the school. That is only one school in Nigeria. The federal school. All the certificates. Who's the top? What did they not say any other school? What is that?
Every day, different wahala. Now you go tire. That's what they say. Now you go tire. And some said that whenever God is kind of like bored, you know, when you are bored and you're like, oh, what can I do? Gabriel, one of the angels. So Gabriel, Abigabi. Yes, God. They change the channel. Put Nigeria on. I need something to cheer me up. Then they will just change the channel and they put Nigeria there. See, out of all my creation, I'm not sure I'm the one who created most of these people too. Like, that is my creation to say, now your handiwork. Remember that day that you said you wanted to create something unique and all that, Baba? then you later just left it for, now your creation be that too. What we used at the end of the day to create now, then be that. So when God is bored, he put Nigeria on, he laugh, he cry,